I got this. Shalom, come and let's talk. 32, 33, 15. What is it? Which again?
Sheets.
33, 15 plus 23. 33, 15, 23. Okay. What is this one for? Yes. Yes. I need this one if it can. Greetings to you all. Come and let's talk. It's very cold, but come and let's have a short conversation. I love this comb. I know this one. Yeah, this mine is 3, right? What is for me? This for you or for me? Shalom. Merry Christmas to you all. This one I choose, no problem. When they bring
you want
it,
the first choice. You like
this one for you, right? Merry Christmas to you all. Yes, Merry Christmas. Come and say Merry Christmas today.
Hi, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you all.
Merry Christmas to all.
Yes.
You all.
For us, we don't know Christmas. Yeah, there is no Christmas here. There is no Christmas here. Jessica, welcome. Yeah, okay, when they bring it, they'll call you. And they call you, yeah, you pick it. Your phone must be closer to you so that when they call you, they can get you. Okay, Merry Christmas to you all. Godwin, it's a good morning, anointed woman of God. Good morning, Godwin. Mavis, Mr. Kwame Fosu, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Merry Christmas to you all. I wanted to come live area, but they are doing some architectural work at the back of our house. The place is so noisy, very, very noisy. So today, I was waiting for them to finish working so that I can have a sound environment. Merry Christmas to you all. Merry Christmas to you all. Lucy, happy holidays. Same to you, same to you. Indaba, same to you. Judith, same to you. Doris, oh, we bless God, we bless God, we bless God. Merry Christmas to you all. I feel cold though. For your mother, I feel cold though. When I wake up, I want to wear more than 10 clothing. When I wake up, I want to wear more than 10 because I feel cold. Mr. Joseph is saying Merry Christmas. Same to you all. Same to you all. It's a joyful moment. I know many people do not believe it, but whether you believe it or you don't believe it, it is a dead feast. The people that believe it are more than those that do not believe. Always majority carry the vote. Yes, majority carry the vote. Many are trying to explain themselves. Many are bringing facts. Many are doing history. Many are doing underground digging to make sure that 25th is the birthday of Baal or the birthday of Nimrod. Whether it is the birthday of Nimrod or it is the birthday of Baal, we have set that day to honor Jesus Christ. Either you like it or not. That day is feast. 25th, it is feast. And it is not pagan celebration. It is Christian celebration. So if you call yourself a Christian and you have problem with this Christmas, go and consult your oracle. Go and consult your oracle. Madam Edith, Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you. Today, the food on the table, recently I've not been able to come live because I'm very busy. Yeah, many people are bringing their issues, their problems for us to discuss, for us to give them knowledge, for us to tell them what to do. Today, one of our mothers, she said, Mommy, I am in tears. I'm in tears. I'm in tears. I'm trying to swallow this bitter pill, but Mommy, I'm dying inside. I don't know what to do. This is the problem of our sister. She said, what should I do? I've been in a relationship for 13 good years. Coming June, next year June is 14 years in marriage. Let's clap for her. She has done well. Many of us, we couldn't even clock 10 years. We ran away. Many people, after 2 years of marriage, they get fed up. Many people, after 5 years of marriage, they want a leave. They want to go on leave. She has done well 14 years of marriage with 3 kids. She said, now my husband don't speak to me. For the past 6 months, this man have not touched me. This man have not eaten my food. When he returned from work, he only speak to the children and go straight to his room. He doesn't speak to me. No communication. When I'm even dying, he will never wake up and come and say, what is wrong with you? She said, sometimes I pretend as if I'm dying just to test this man if he really cares. But mom, I have discovered that he do not care. He do not care. And he said, if I'm fed up living in this house, I should pack and go. And I have nowhere to go. This is the story of our sister. This is what our sister is going through. This season is a season of love. It's a season that family members are to be together. It's a season that people are showing love. It's a season that we have to reunite our family together. But here is the case that a sister is saying, I don't even know whether it is Christmas or not. My whole family is torn apart. My whole family is torn apart. Francis said the so-called holiness churches, they are saying it is zeals. Merry Christmas, precious. Me, I don't believe in their zeals. Whether it is celebration for pagan or what, this day is a day that the whole world have agreed. Even Muslims know 25th is the celebration of the birth of Jesus Christ. Yes, they know. If witches and wizards can feel comfortable to fix a date to celebrate Halloween, if we can fix a date, 14 February, that condom was shot in all African and the whole world. Even that day, people go on holiday, thinking, oh, it's a general holiday. It's a Valentine Day. So we need to go off and celebrate it. This is a day that God have chosen. We have fixed this day as a day to honor our Creator, the birth of the God that came in the form of a man. Yes. So whether they like it or not, you can't delete it from my mind. You cannot delete it from the mind of our children. You can't delete it from the heart of people. It is fixed. It is fixed. So whether they believe or they don't believe, I know within my heart I don't worship any other God except the Creator. I know within my heart I'm not honoring any other creator, any other God, except the one that created the heaven and the earth. So that is what we know. So that is today's program on the table. We will not keep much time because our time is almost gone. So I need your contribution. What should she do? For me, I advise her she should consult the church, the elders that sat to join them together. You should consult the elders that sat to bind them together. Let the elders come. Let them know what is happening, because you live in the same house with your husband and he doesn't talk to you. He doesn't speak to you. He does not eat your food. It is so painful. It is so painful when you are in the same room with a man and the man will be talking to a lady on phone. Why he does not talk to you? When you try to approach him, he move from the bedroom and go and sleep in the daughter's bedroom or go and sleep in the son's bedroom because they live in their own house. So the children, each of them have their rooms. He say if he tries to talk to him or approach him even at night to let him know, what have I done that you do not like? I don't understand this attitude. Yes, I know that there should be a cause. You know, some people, we have two kinds of people. People are extrovert and others are introvert. The extrovert people, they can open up and tell, hey, this thing that you are doing, I don't agree with you. You know, many of us, we are extrovert type. We will tell you right now, we will tell our mind and we just go. And people are introverts. Those that are introvert, they keep things within themselves. They cannot voice out. They can't tell you. They can't explain themselves. They cannot tell you, this thing that you did, I don't like it. They will keep it within themselves and they will be showing attitude, which is very bad. They'll be showing attitude, which is very, very, very bad. The person will not tell you that, oh, this word that you said, I feel hurt. The person will not tell you for you to say, oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I was joking. Oh, I don't mean it. Honey, forgive me. Darling, forgive me. It was just a joke. I was kidding you. Please forgive me. The person will not tell you. You'll be keeping that thing within him. And he will say within his heart that I will never speak to you. I will never eat your food again. I will never come close to you again. These people, they are so dangerous. People with that character, they are very, very dangerous. And all the time, I've been warning many people, especially those that will get chance to be able to learn much about their partner before they get married. Many people, they didn't get time. They didn't get knowledge to study much about their partner. They are already in marriage and they are going through. For these people, it is only God that can come to their aid. But there are people that can make a change. There are people that when you see this attitude, you are dating somebody, you are preparing to enter into marriage, you are preparing to tie the knot, and the person is the kind of person that a little mistake, it will take 2 weeks for him to pick your call. My dear, you find yourself in this situation that our sister has found herself. If you are talking to somebody or you are preparing to tie the knot with somebody, and the person is the kind of person that when you do something, he will not open up to tell you that this thing that you did, I don't like it. But he will keep it inside his heart. And he will refuse your call. You call him, he cut it. You call him, he drop it. You call him, he block you. Some of them, as soon as they got upset with you, with your word, they will not tell you that this thing that you said, I do not like it. They will just block you. They will block you. These people, when you are in marriage with them and there is a problem, or even you say something and they do not like it. When you say something and they do not like it, Yvonne, you want to come live? Do you want me to bring you on cam? Yvonne, I see your message. If you want to come to share your idea, I can bring you live. Yes. Let me read some comment. First on my brother, he said there should be the course. Yes, there is a course. Madam Edie says she needs to act fast. And as you said, she should report to the elders of the church. Yes, she must report to the elders of the church for them to ask the man, what is the cause? What is it that your wife have done that you cannot forgive her? What is it that she has done that you have refused her 6 months? You know, the most painful thing on earth is a woman cooking while your husband will not eat your food. When you waste your time to cook and your husband will not even taste that food, it is very painful. It is very, very, very painful. It is very, very, very painful. Very painful. Let me take some comment. If you want to come on the cam, just send a request. When you send a request, I will bring you for you to share. If you cannot write and you want to come and speak, you click on it, I'll bring you live. Let me read a comment here. Sister Martha said the devil is at work, breaking down families. But if you do not talk together, how will they solve their problem? The word said, do not be angry till the sun goes down. You must try by all means. You must try by all means to solve the indifference before the sun goes down. If they are true children of God, yes, they must try to solve their indifference. They must try to solve it. Even say, yes, ma, you are saying the truth. Fisting say what the husband's family is saying. You know, she has not reported. You know, many women, they do not want any third person in their marriage. They do not want any third person. Yes, even me seated here, I used to remember my grandmother used to tell us, when you entered into marriage, do not let any third person. Because, you know, when you are angry, it is easily you voice out so many secrets in your marriage when you are angry. Because when you sit down and there is a third person, you say your side, your husband will say his side. And you know, many of these third person that come into our marriage, many of them are gossipers. Many of them are gossipers. After they've helped you resolve the problem, they carry the issue aside. They carry it for people to know that you and your husband, this is what is happening between you and them. So, you know, our old mothers used to tell us, if there is any problem, do your best to sort it out with your husband or sort it out with your wife. Don't let any third person. So this lady said, for the past 6 months, I'm trying to let things work. I'm trying all my best. But the more I try, the more my husband is withdrawing. Like when I draw closer to him, he's withdrawing himself. Sometimes I try my best in the form of a joke. I say, darling, what is it? What is it? If I'm supposed to lie down, say one day I scroll myself on the ground, my husband step on me and cross. So I've seen it is so serious. It's not something that he's joking or he's just pretending. No, he means everything that he's doing. He means everything that he is doing. And he said, anytime that I approach him, he tells me, if I'm fed up living in this house, I should leave my children for me and go. I can care for my kids. If you are fed up living in this house, leave the kids, pack your things and go. And he said, how can I just pack my things and leave my children in this house and go? I can't go that way. I cannot do that. How can I go? How can I go? The man is not talking to him, not even to even let her know that this thing that you did, this is what you did or this is what you said. No word, no explanation. He's just acting. Just attitude. Just attitude. He says sometimes when he returned from the office and I meet him at the wayside to take his suitcase, he would just snub me. He would just snub me. When I tried to assist him, as I used to assist him to wear his suit, to remove his suit, he would just snub me. It's like everything that I do, he does not like it. And the more I continue to do, it makes him so annoyed. He gets so annoyed. He gets so annoyed. The more I try to ask him, what is it? He gets so angry. He will just go out. He will go out and come home at deep in the night, in the middle of the night. And I'm so scared that time within the night, you can meet bad people along the way. But my husband, all the time, he does not want to hear any word from my mouth. He does not want to hear any word from my mouth. What should I do? What should I do? For me, I told her she should not go straight to the family. He should go to the church. Let them assist her in prayers. Let them pray because the devil is at work. As one of our sisters said, the devil in this day is busy tearing marriages into pieces. Is busy breaking marriages into pieces. Is busy hardening the heart of one partner. It is not only women and it is not only men. When the devil enters your home, he hardens the heart of one of the partner. He uses one of the spouse as a tool to whip the other, so that the other will get frustrated and get bitter in heart. You get bitterness in the heart. Yvonne say, Merry Xmas morning. Same to you, Yvonne. Smile say, I think he's seeing someone else. Oh, for that it is true. For that there is no doubt. You know, when men start seeing another woman, the love that they have for you, the love begins to depreciate. Yes. The love, it's not only men, even women. When a woman detects that you are cheating or you are seeing another woman, the mind can never be stable. So it will even affect your sexual life. When your man is coming to you all the time, the thought is like, oh, this thing that you are doing with me, so you are doing the same with another woman outside. So this will take over their mind, and it will take their mind from you. You may be there, but they do not recognize you. You are still handsome that they see you, but it is not there. Yes. So it is one of the things that is collapsing many marriages today. One of the things that is collapsing many marriages today. As soon as you see the new one, the old one becomes irrelevant to them. As soon as they see new woman, the old one turns to be a cake, which is so bad. Which is so bad. If you are a man and you do not learn to cherish your woman, you'll be jumping from one woman to the other. It's a secret that many men do not know. It's a secret that many men do not know. Women will not remain as you met them. They say the day you met them, they will never remain as you met them. Things will change. Childbirth will bring so many changes. Childbirth will bring so many changes. Sometimes childbirth will bring stretch marks on the baby, on her body, that she cannot even wear things that will expose her arm. Many of us, we never had stretch marks until we got pregnant. When you get pregnant, it is their stretch marks to tell you, there I am in your stomach. You find it. Some people find the SEM. Some of them will find it on their thighs. Some of them at the back of their leg. Some of them their hands. Stretch marks is part of life. It is part of life. Body changes. The body will change. The breast will change. The breast is not all the time going to stand. As soon as the woman gets pregnant, it falls down because it is ready. God prepares it in such a way that when a woman gets pregnant, it turns, it serves, it's like a reservoir that is going to reserve milk for the baby in the womb. That is how God made it. That is how God made it. So don't let all these changes bring change in the love that you have for your wife. Love the woman from your heart. Love, when you love somebody, it shouldn't base on the person's physical appearance. Share the broadcast for me, please. Share the broadcast for me, please. It's just 30 minutes talk and we will go. It's just 30 minutes and we will go. Exactly 30 minutes, I will end it because you meet tonight for midnight prayers. So just 30 minutes. Yes, when you love somebody, the love you have for that person, you should love the soul. Love the soul of that person, not the physical body. If you love me because of my big booty or my big bums, what if I lose it? If you love me because of my fair skin color, when I get pregnant and I change, that means the love is not there. You know, love the person genuinely, genuinely, genuinely. Martha say it is very wrong. Beauty is from the inside, not the outward. Yes. Love the soul of that person. And all the time, you know, your wife should be like your sister. All the time, or your husband should be like your brother. Whatever you do to her, examine it. If he is my broad brother, if he is my broad brother, will I treat him this way? Our grandmothers, you know, they were able to live with their husbands till death tears them apart. Do you know the reason why? They were like brothers and sisters in the home. So when you read Psalms of Solomon, Solomon was saying, my brother, my sister, my wife, you are like brethren. You treat her with love and care. You treat her as you were growing with your younger siblings, how you used to care for them. Many of you were the one that used to bath your younger siblings, your younger sisters, to take them to school. Treat your wife that way, and you will live forever with your wife. You will live forever with your wife. She were the people that was even ironing your younger sister's clothing before they go to school on Monday. Take that thing that you learned from your childhood. Take it to your marriage. Don't let anybody tell you, oh, when you assist your wife, you are a fool. You are not a fool. You are servicing to God. You are servicing to God. Maltreating your wife will end you in hell. Maltreating your husband will end you in hell. Yes. It will end you in hell. All the time, people will see you like you are a fool. It is not that you are a fool. So the problem is that we always hear from only one side. Yes, sometimes you cannot get both of them because one side will talk, the other side will not talk. If both of them will talk, you know the problem. You can solve it so quickly. There are some couples when they get problem and you approach them and the husband opens up, immediately we are able to solve it. But some of them, they will never even pick your call. How can you go and give your phone to such a man that do not even want to see your presence in the home? That my pastor wants to speak to you. He will never pick the call. He will never pick the call. Many men are filled with arrogant ego. Ego is tearing them into pieces. Ego. Their ego is destroying them. Many of you, ego is what is destroying you. The woman that you see, you are despising today, maybe tomorrow you see her as a minister. Tomorrow you see her as a woman of God. Tomorrow you see her as somebody different. So today that you are seeing her as she don't have anything, I'm the one feeding her, I'm the one buying shoes for him, or I'm the one buying this for him, I don't care. You don't know the future of that woman. You don't know what she will be tomorrow. You don't know the future of that man that you are despising. You don't know the future. Treat people well. Treat people well. All the time, act like a fool. When you have that thing in mind, like, oh, I'm acting as a fool. I'm acting as a fool. For God's sake, do whatever you do. I will not talk. I will not maltreat you. I will not harm you. I will treat you with love. I will care for you. I will do whatever I'm supposed to do as a husband. I'm going to do whatever I'm supposed to do as a wife, and let God fight for you. Let God fight for you. When you have any cry to cry, cry to God. Cry to God every night. You know, I used to tell people that when you are going through marital crisis, those days before our marriage collapsed, we never knew so many things. So if I married this time, my marriage will never collapse, no matter what. Because I know how to wage war. I know how to stand difficult times. I know how to endure nonsense. I know how to swallow bitter pills. Because already I have swallowed so many bitter pills and it has made me strong. But many people have not gone through what we have already gone through. Many people do not have the experience. Many of them, when the sad thing happens, they get so confused. They can't even eat. They cannot even concentrate. All they are doing is crying, 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 crying. Only tears. Only tears. Many are still baby Christians. Many cannot even pray 5 minutes. When we came to Christ, we cannot even pray 5 minutes. When a pastor lead prayer long, I get so tired and I get upset and I leave the platform. Because I never knew how to pray. I can't remember one day I asked one of the man of God, why is it that the Bible says when we pray we shouldn't speak long words? Because when I pray more than 3 minutes, I get tired. And this was the prayer altar, a platform that they were all on fire. And as a baby Christian that have just come to Christ, I was finding it difficult. I was finding it difficult to move with them. They were running faster. I was crawling. So this is the same thing that many are in. Many are in now. Mr. Kwame Fosi says she must increase her prayers and try to report it at least. One wise man of God, friend, who she know the husband respect and likely to listen to. Yes, it's a very good idea. She has to find somebody that the husband really respects and report the case secretly. And you know, one of the problems that I have seen when it comes to marital issue, your wife may be maltreating you. When you try to report her for them to correct her, she say, "Ah, you are selling me out." Many of you haven't to experience that. You are selling me. You want everybody to know that I am the worst wife. It is so bad. That is not what your husband means, or that is not what your wife means. Many of the men, as soon as you report them, you say, "Yes, now you got the nerves to report me, right?" That they increase the torturement, the physical abuse. They increase it. They increase it. They increase the physical abuse. And you too, you are there. He will not talk to you. He will not let both of you sort the things out. When you try to bring a third party, also, so you are selling me to your mother. You are selling me to your father. So you want everybody to know that. You see them pretending to cry. God have mercy. God have mercy. You know, sometimes we explain so many things for upcoming to know that marriage is not about only sex. It's not about you and your husband putting on a matching clothing, matching shoe. No, it goes beyond that. It goes beyond that. You know, many of you, the Africans, we keep repeating mistakes. We keep repeating mistakes in our life from generation to generation. Do you know the reason why? The reason being that we don't use our mistakes to teach people. Where we step and fail, we don't want people from stepping there. We just sit and watch. As soon as we enter and we put our hand and they just hit our hand, we pull it back and we swallow it. We will watch for people to also put their hand and they'll also hit it and they'll also put it back. Ooh. Nobody wants to explain how they failed. It's like people use it against you so they feel shy. People use it against you so they feel shy to talk about the negativity, the negative things that is happening in many marriages. Many of them are with their husbands. 1 year the man have not touched them. Many of them are with their wives. The wife do not open the leg. Many of them go on bed with jeans strap with padlock inside. Their husband cannot get access to open the leg. The husband cannot get access, and you cannot complain to anybody. When you try to complain to the pastor, she'll stop church. If this is critical issue and this is reality. Many of them, when you try to complain, they report them to their pastor, thinking, oh, they are Christians, they go to church, they attend Giga. Let me report her to Mama Precious so that Mama Precious will speak to her for me. As soon as I call her, she said, take your Giga. She will not come to church again. She will not even join prayers again. She will block me. She will block me. Yes, there are many people that the little misunderstanding you have, they will not even allow you to explain your side. They will not allow you to explain your side. They just block you, which is so wrong. Which is so wrong. So many of you that are preparing for marriage, it shouldn't be only the beautiful wedding. It shouldn't be the ring on your hands. It shouldn't be the matching clothing, but you must wage your marriage prayers. Your battles, it must be in the form of prayers. Because there are many women out there. There are many women out there. They are interested in married men. There are young ladies. They are interested in married men. I have been there before. How I used to fight before I get tired and say, oh God, it's time you leave this battle. Women know, ladies know I am married to this man. Some of them will come and knock our door. They thought my husband alone is in the house. Sometimes I go to the market, I pass this way. When I'm coming, I don't pass the same road. I pass another way and enter the house. So I will be inside the house. You see them, teacher. And my husband was a teacher. T. You open the door, it is area girls. I want a cassette. I want this movie that Atamame was watching the other time. Sometimes I open the door and I ask them, is here Jomek production? Do you produce movies here that you want cassette at this time? Sometimes you go for evening prayers and they know you are gone. They know every Wednesday you go for evening prayer. They will be, married men are in problem in these days. Some of them, their secretaries are seducing them. And these ladies are so beautiful that you can't take your eye off them. They are moving with the spirit of lust. That as soon as they cross and even their wind blows your nostril, your mind begins to crack. You begin to think bad. Many men, they walk from their homes to their working place. They don't have that mindset of cheating, but they end up on a bed, on a hotel bed with their secretary. So all these things are in marriage. So if you are a lady and you are preparing towards marriage, learn how to pray, prove your husband. Jezebel, prove your husband. Prayer cover the men. Do not just go and eat and sleep and think, oh, my husband, he's a lovely man. My husband don't love any other woman. No man don't love any other woman. No man on earth. No man born of a woman do not love other women. They love them. They love them. As soon as their eye sees it, their mind communicates. Men are visual-oriented people. Whatever they see, they see it. Their eyes see it. That is just David. David will look through the windows. He will stand on top of his mansion looked through the windows and saw Bathsheba, Solomon's mother, bathing, and it will last for him. Somebody that God say he is the man of my heart. David, the man of God's own heart. Who is your husband? Is your husband anointed above David? That he do not love any other woman. When I hear many women saying that, I say you've not got there. When you get there, this word will come from your mouth. You have to pray and cover the men. Cover them. Many of them are they are under attack. Demons from their family do not want them to marry. Some of them, their mothers do not want them to marry. They want them to care for their nieces and cousins. Yes, they do not want that. So if you marry them, pray with them. Pray. Prayer-proof them. Cover them. Cover them. It's not easy. It is not easy. When you see our mothers that have dwelled with their husband for 40 years, bless them. Give them a gift. Every day I tell my mom, you are a mother. And you are a woman of substance, because me, my father, I cannot marry my father. If my father is supposed to be a man with that character, I cannot dwell with this man under the same shelf for 3 years. My father is such a troublesome man. And every day I applaud my mom. Every day I bless God for my father having my mom as a wife. He's so troublesome. Every day he's creating problem. Every day he's bringing another problem. Fighting with you, doing this, doing that, a lot of things. These are the kind of men in the world. This is the men that we have. They have their indifferences. They have their indifferences. They were raised from a different background. Different background that you cannot just say, oh, hey, sleep. Some of them, as you say, hey, they will slap you. That is how they are. Some of them, they cannot control their anger. That is how they are. Some of them, when they start screaming on you, it's like a lion coming towards you. That is how they are. So, no matter how the man is, know the weakness of that man and know how you are going to live with them. If you are already married on this platform, listening to me now, and your husband is such an aggressive type, please know how to live with him. If your husband is such an aggressive type, that can say, rah, and all the children are running away. Some of them, when they start doing this, and you stand there, they will slap you before they will apologize and say, I don't know what came over me. Run away. If your husband is like that, do not exchange words with him. He will crack your head before he will apologize to you. He will remove your teeth before he will apologize to you. That is why you see some women, the husband has beaten and removed all the teeth. And the woman is saying, no, he has apologized. He said he don't know what came over him. If your husband is having such a problem, he's under manipulation. When certain, anytime he starts doing that, run away. Run away. When he's okay, come home. When he's calmed down, when he calms down, come home. Do not exchange words with him. Many of them, the more you exchange words with him, the more they get so angry. The more you exchange words with him, the more they get angry. And many of them that are introvert type, when they are angry and you talk much, it increases their anger. Listen to me. Those that are introvert, those that do not open up, those that do not say anything, let them be. Because many of them, when something happens, the more you try to explain, the more they get angry. It is nature. It is natural. That is the nature of many people. That is the nature of many people. The more you try to explain yourself about this thing that have happened, the more you make them angry. The more they get upset. So it's not a matter of explaining. Don't explain yourself. Let it be. Yes, many of you, that is how your partners are. When you try to explain what have happened, it creates another problem. They derive problems from what you are explaining. They derive another problem and create another problem. Mommy, you are welcome. Reverend Gifty Prama, God bless you, mother. Yes, the more you try to explain yourself, they create another problem from your words that you are speaking. So, but the problem will never be solved. Don't explain yourself. Swallow it. I'm the type of person that when something happens, I don't want anybody to explain to me. I have swallowed it. It's gone. It's past. Do not explain. I don't want to hear any explanation. It has already happened. Let it go. Move on. Move on. Don't be celebrating the annual celebration of one problem. One problem. All the time your house will be on fire. Learn to establish your peace. Let peace reign in your home. Let peace be in your home. All the time when you go down, you need pray for peace. Pray for peace. Lord, I need your peace in my home. Lord, bless my home. Father, visit my home. Father, assign your angels to my home. As my husband is going outside, Father, I cover him. I cover him. I cover him with the blood. Cover your husbands. Cover them. They are human beings. Go and see women that are mad, crazy in their own head, walking naked in the streets. Walking naked. Some of them are walking naked in a transparent clothing that you can see their bees. You can see the shape. You can see everything. Your husband is a human being. Cover them. Pray for them. When there is a problem like this, go down your knee, pray a lot. All the crying that you will cry on your bed, let it be in the form of a prayer. Let it be in the form of prayer. Sometimes when we try to counsel people like this, I know many people are saying in their head, if you know how to advise, how did your marriage collapse? That is the mistake and the problem of Africans. Once you have made a mistake that you can use your mistake to teach people, they do not want you to talk about anything that you have failed inside. They don't know experience is the best teacher. The one that will get an experience, that person can teach you well. That person can teach you well. Mothers that they went through a lot of marital problem, they are the people that their daughters usually get a good marriage because they use their experience to direct the footsteps of their mother. They use how bad their husband was, that they were able to do well with them. They use that to speak to them. Today I was speaking to my mom and I said, we have to take this man to court. My mom said, why should you take him to court? I said, so all this time, you'll be still watching and allow him to do this? My mom said, oh, so what? Leave him to God. I said, God every day. He said, yes, you leave him to God. No, he knew the bad marriage that she has endured for 40 years. 40 years. The husband was not perfect, but she's still with him. Today you come and say, now your father is like a baby boy. I said, he has been a baby boy from day one. Is it today that you've seen that your husband is like a baby boy? He is a baby boy from day one. Because in every man, you can find three things. You can find the beast in a man. You can find a king in a man. And you can find a baby boy. Yes, you can find a king, you can find a beast, and you can find a baby boy. How you approach the man determines which of them will appear. Hello, baby. The baby boy will come, ready to pray. Hello, my king. Hello, darling. The king inside him. Hey, come here. The beast in him will come out. So I was telling her, your husband has been a baby boy from day one. Every man is a baby boy. That is why they don't stop breastfeeding. They don't stop breastfeeding. Every man is, he's a baby boy. Every man here, are you not baby boy? Are you still not breastfeeding? If you tell me you are still not breastfeeding, I will ring your wife right now to tell, no, never to let you touch that place. All the time, go to the downside. Don't go up. Because many of you are still breastfeeding now. Old men are still breastfeeding. That's why you see 70-year-old man, he need a young lady, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. What do they want in those girls? It is the breast. They still want to breastfeed. That is how God made them. That is how God made them. Martha say very true. They love to bring the king and the baby boy out. Sometimes when you are with your husband, how they'll behave, you see, they are like your baby boy. If you are a mother that have given birth to a baby boy, you see that qualities in men. Whether they are grown up, that is why a man will go to work and come back and home and sit on the floor and put the head on the laps of the wife. Baby, children do that. It is baby boy, that is how they are doing. When you sit like this, you see your baby boy. My baby boy, when I sit, the head is on here all the time. All the time. When you sit like this, the head. Now that I'm not there, when my mother sits, the head is clocking my mom like this. He can't sit straight. He will sit when he's praying with his tablet, his head is crossed to my mom. That is children. That is baby boy. So all these, they will grow with it. And they will enter into marriage. We are going to meet them in marriage this way. So let us learn how to be in peace. Let us learn how to create an environment of harmony. It said, what about the woman? Women. Women, first of all, you can find devil in a woman. You can find a queen in a woman. If you are looking for the red devil, you can find red devil in a woman. When the woman say, I will destroy your life, man, run away. You know, men, sometimes when they say, I will do something, they have compassion. They do it to extent and they stop. But when the woman say, I will destroy you, I will make sure you don't exist, run away. Because many men that their destinies are in shangle, many of them, it is caused by women. It is the mouth of a woman that is causing that. That is causing that. So women also, you can find those three qualities. You can find a beast. You can find a devil. You can find a queen. If you want the beast and you approach the beast and you start talking like a beast man and your wife is also a beast woman, just imagine. That is why you see the man will take a catapult, the wife will take a machete. The wife will pull down the television, the wife will take the standing table, the standing mirror. You see them fighting each other. Yes. And when you treat them like the queen, hello, baby girl. Baby girl, honey, can I get some $1,000? Can I get some dollars? You know the baby girl is in. Every day, hello, darling. Some of them, they even, the money is for them, but they'll put it in their husband's account just to ask their husband, hello, can I take $1,000 for shopping? The money is for you, if no baby girl issue. The money, you are the one that worked for it. If you are chopping it, why should you even seek permission? But you know, that is how women are. That is how we are. You know, that's why a woman may have money in the account. All the time, you need somebody, hello, I want to go and do my hair. Can you favor me? Can you do me a favor? Every day, women are asking for favor. Every day, women are asking for favor. That is how naturally God created us. That is how we are. So if you are able to bring the best out, we will enjoy a peaceful and a harmonious marriage. If you are not able to bring it, you meet the red demon in your marriage. That is why somebody will hear people saying, I never knew my husband was a demon. I never knew this woman was the red devil. Yes. That man wasn't able to bring the queen in her. He brought the devil in her. You know, many of the men that usually see the devilish side of a woman is a cheating man. If you are a cheating husband, don't expect something good from your wife. Because many of these women, they will keep it a secret how they will maltreat you. How they will maltreat you. They will pretend as if they've not seen you cheating. But anytime you want to touch them, it is then they will use their leg to push you. Get away from me. That is why on bed you see a wife using the leg to push the husband. That woman is bitter inside against the husband. That he's not opening up to the husband. The husband don't know that the woman have done an investigation to know that he's cheating with the secretary. Many of these women, women are CIDs, so women, they are so, no, they will take it, they know something that you do not know. Sometimes you know it and you pretend as if and ask you, you've seen that lady's naked picture on your WhatsApp. You've seen all your chat. You've been able to grab transferred all the messages. You just come and say, darling, do you know a lady called Clara? You say, who is that Clara? So you don't know anybody called Clara? Oh, you don't know Eunice? Eunice, I don't know anybody like that. Where did you find her? Meanwhile, she know everything that she is asking you, and you are pretending. She say, wow, so this man can lie this way. So this man is now a cheater. Should be quiet. Many people, they are mature, though they can handle emotional issues. She will just be quiet. She will not talk, she will not ask you again. And you think it's over. You go on. One day she say, you think I'm a fool? You think I'm a fool? She starts showing attitude. You know, when people start showing attitude, they've discovered something that you do not know. That is one thing that I told this our sister. I said, do your assignment well. Do your assignment well, because before a man or a woman will start showing such attitude, he has discovered something that you do not know. I want to share one example, one case that came to me, and I bring my message to an end. A lady came to me this way, the same situation, and said, my husband don't speak to me. My husband no longer put money on the table. At first, by the time I wake up, my husband have put money, he do everything, but now all have ceased. And I say, is it that you are doing something that he do not know? He said, no, mommy. It's just that I have been giving money to my younger brother to build a 2-bedroom for my mom. I don't know if it is that one that he has discovered. I don't know. He don't give me money again. Anything that, any support that he was giving to me that was able to get that little to give to my brother, it has ceased. So now we can't further the house. I say, maybe your husband have discovered. Open up to him. Tell him, darling, the money that you've been giving to me, I'm trying to manage because mommy's sleeping place is not good. Mommy's house is no good, and I'm the first daughter. I want to do something for them. Darling, speak to your husband. When you speak to your husband that way, he is a kind and a generous man. He will assist you to do the project for your mom. But if you sneak to do it, it means you want to tell him he's a fool for giving him his money, for leaving his family, not attending to his family, and attending to you, for you to gather the money and do for your husband. So I told him and said, mommy, pray and support me that when I tell him, he will receive it with a good heart, because you've done a lot. We've almost reached the roofing. We are left with some few part of the roofing, then we have finished roofing it. I said, just go and gather courage and speak to your husband. She gathered courage and spoke to the husband, and the husband said, do you know, I know all your moves. Do you know, I've been monitoring everything that you have been doing, the transaction that you have been doing. I've been able to monitor all the transactions. And I saw you are thinking I'm a fool. He said, no, darling, it's not that way. It's not that way, no. Some of this attitude, when it comes this way, they have discovered something that you do not know. I told our sister that if there is anything that you are doing, begin to open up. Let him know. Let him know. That is why I speak to couples that do not be attaining or doing a project while your wife do not know. By the time your wife discover that you are doing a project in your country or in your city without her notice, she will stop assisting you financially. That is how many men finds it difficult to receive financial assistance from their wife, because women naturally, we are helpers. Women, when a woman say, I love you and I trust you, doesn't care and trusting you with their money, their body, everything. But when you try to let them know that they are fools, they begin to act. They begin to act. I know many couples issues that have come before me when it comes to doing projects. Doing projects. Your husband is the one paying light bill, paying school fees, paying water bill, and you are sneaking money to build. That means you are telling him he's a fool. If you want to do any project, let him know. If it is your own money that you want to do, tell your husband, I'm going to support you 30%, 40%, 50% of the house bills, and the rest of my money, darling, I don't want to spend on wigs. I don't want to spend on all these fancy things. I want to get a 2-bedroom in the land that my daddy gave to me, or I want to get a 2-bedroom in the land that my mom gave to us, so that anytime we visit our hometown, we will sleep in our own house. A wise man will say, oh, it's a good idea, because you are supporting me. The same thing applies to our husbands. When you have family and you have to attend to family needs, let your wife know, darling, you know, I'm the firstborn. I'm the firstborn of my parents. My younger ones are small. My daddy's hospital bills, my mommy's hospital bills is all on my head. What are we going to do? Discuss with your wife. Discuss with your wife. A wise woman will tell you, okay, then this is how we are going to do. Every month we are going to give them 2,000. Every month you are going to give them 1,500 for them to sort themselves out, so that the remaining of the money, you put 3,000 there as savings towards the building, and you use the remaining as to keep ourselves. You know, you just plan. Life is about planning. Life is about planning. It's not about you hiding, doing so many things. It will bring a problem that it will distract you, it will block you, it will do so many things that you cannot concentrate on what you are doing again. So please, as we bring our message to an end, tonight we are going to meet. Tomorrow is the final day for the donation of the widows. Yes, and many of you that have contacted me and said yours cannot be this time, I have 10 widows that we have set them aside on the 1st. You go to them on the 1st of January. That is New Year. That is that time that we will give them there. So if yours is not ready now and you join those that will join New Year, let us know. God bless you. You meet tonight for midnight prayers. Shalom. Shalom. He said that one was open to you, mommy. Yes, it is open. You know, when you are able to open up, it's good. It's good when you are able to open up. Yes, God bless you. Please share the broadcast for me. It will educate somebody. It will also teach somebody a lesson. If you have any problem and you want us to discuss, take the WhatsApp number. It is +233 544 947273 +233 544 947273. That is the WhatsApp number. If you cannot write, send a voice message. If you can't write to program, send a voice. If you cannot write, send a voice. You have time to discuss it. People give their opinion. They'll give their comment. You get more knowledge. God bless you, Eva. Francis, God bless you. Merry Christmas to you all once again. For us, we are going to do our Shakala work. Yes, so we'll meet tonight. God bless you. Shalom.